Hello and welcome to 2 Minute Watches. Today we have an Omega Mission to Earth Polar Lights. So this is one of the kind of, not special editions, but one of the late editions that wasn't part of the original lineup in the Omega and Swatch, or MoonSwatch collaboration. You've got this lovely kind of, I'd say, greeny blue, cyan, maybe bubblegum. It's like almost a cross between bubblegum blue and green. And I bought this when I was walking across the Swatch store in Covent Garden in London, and I saw it in the window, and it just really popped out in the summer's day in that natural light. And it really appealed to me because I was never really into the kind of moon swatch as something to own. Like I kind of like what it does in terms of bringing that design, that iconic design, that chronograph to the masses. But when you feel it in the hand, you can hear that plasticky construction. In a way, it's quite light, so it's quite kind of comfortable to hold, and it's something that if you can, it doesn't have as much wrist presence. Some might say that's a pro in terms of its kind of the lightness. Others want that bit of that heft. But actually, I realised in the summer, the kind of colour's a bit different, and you can get like maybe a Doxa sub and spend around £1 or plus to get that kind of blue, aquamarine, orange colour, yellow even. But actually, this kind of does the job for me in terms of those kind of summer days. And so I think the fact that it's plastic, but because it's colourful and not trying to be an equivalent to the metal version, which is why the grey one actually doesn't look as good, appeals to me. So this kind of blue design, and I think there are a couple of others that might also be in that vein. Anyway, if you look close to the dial, you can see that kind of aquamarine kind of vibe. Slightly sparkly on the dial, nice silvery rings on the chronograph. You've got the Omega logo there. Comes with the usual Velcro strap. I know a lot of people don't like it, but to be honest, after you wear it for a while, it does soften up and get very comfortable. So fine by me. I know they've released some rubber straps recently, which I plan to have a look at. I'm not sure there's one that match particularly as colour, but there is the Mission to Earth original kind of more mid-green that I think that rubber strap might work. So it would work, but the green here and on the buckle and probably the stitching is a more mid-green as opposed to a kind of greeny blue. On the back you have there the mission on Earth, where you can replace the battery. Again, that plasticky construction is evident, but I mean overall I think this was about £230. Yes, it's plastic and it's bioceramic, but it's very plasticky. It's it's not a real chronograph, or in terms of that it's quartz. But I think if you're looking for a genuine piece of a brand new, fresh out of the box feeling as well, you get to go to the store and get that. I know they sell them online as well. It's not a bad way to go, and I think again going for the more flashy colours actually works better, given that it is plastic, because it's no longer an imitation. It's a bit more of a kind of a spin-off. So yeah, I really like this one. I had the red and grey one. I reviewed it. I think it's Pluto. I hope I got it right. Which actually I don't think it is Pluto. Whatever the kind of maroon one is, that's actually quite good as well. But because it has the grey as a contrast to the maroon dials, I think the grey gives it away in a way that having quite a bright colour doesn't. I think G-Shock in terms of the colours. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope to see you next one.